Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans...
It is Joe Joyce, the Juggernaut, one of the hardest hitters in the division. Not many fighters hit harder than the Juggernaut. Smoking Joe Frazier. His 3 battles...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from London, England, and standing at 6 feet 6 inches, here is a British, Commonwealth, International, and European heavyweight champion, the Juggernaut, Joe Joyce. Fighting out of the blue corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smoking Joe Frazier.
No doubt about it, this was the... Many said this fight would never happen, and yet, here it is, and here we go. They both want the knockout. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Good counter punching. He threw the hook, didn't land. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He missed with that jab. They both want a knockout, you can tell. That's another scoring shot. He misses with that jab. This round is still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter punch. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent.
What do we expect to see here in round 2? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. There's a counter shot. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Good counter right hand again. Both men step back for just a moment. He misses with that jab. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything. Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, That's when this fight sets on fire, because somebody's going to get hurt.
He caught him big time. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and that's what he's doing here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it.
Let's get it started in round 3. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
You'd like to see this fighter protect themselves a little better. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. Why sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow? And shoot with the left counter. Good job. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work. How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight, fire with fight. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Nice counter. Left punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no... And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Perfect counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A perfect counter lands. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demanding.
A huge opportunity. Can he cash in? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again. The combination to this safe, and he misses with that jab. He blocks the jab. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
You'd like to see this round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the train... Time for the 5th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure in.
They exchange punches. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Good counter punch. This fighter's not showing as much defense at all. Good counter punching for both these athletes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
His jab just got blocked. That's a scoring left hand. Another scoring shot there. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Left counter that lands. What a massive upset this would be. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance. Let's start the sixth. Can they seal the deal in this round after what we saw just a minute ago?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Counter shot with the right hand. Nice counter punch. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
He just misses with that jab. That counter shot lands. And he just missed with that left jab. Left counter scores. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
That left counter punch to score. Another missed punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. Well, she's dealing with that. Here comes round 7. Well, if this round is anything like the last one, we're in for a treat.
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
Jab doesn't quite connect. He fails to score with that left hook. Nice counter shot. stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? Knockout or bust for both of these fighters. A big left, but doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Good counter left hand there. Anytime you're damaged to the body. They're back at it again here in round 8. They're up and ready to go. Surely this round won't be as good as the last one.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they had to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
You're a power puncher. You're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you. The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
On the right. The jab not finding its target. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Keep an eye on this fighter. One shot from her opponent placed in the right spot, and you got to believe she'll be going down.
I hope we've got a good clutsman in that corner.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. They're off their stools, and what a fight this has been. Will it continue?
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You get turned over and walk into the shot, and that's the last thing you want.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crystal. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you'll get knocked out. Nice exchange here from both men. Just missed with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Any good placed body shot can take down your stamina, and that's what this fighter is going to have to deal with. Not to mention, they're already injured in that area.
My concern is the corner. Are they going to be too brave for their fighter?
Relax. Now don't wait till Lord.
And here comes the 10th round. They're up and ready to go. Surely this round won't be as good as the last one.
This is part of the game plan. You knew this was going to happen. Now you've got to stay still in your mind. You've got to think, right, don't get rattled. Don't get swayed by the crowd cheering or booing. Walk straight in there, stick to your game plan, show your shots, and then let it go. But do it at your pace.
Catch and shoot. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system. Throw a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again or your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice punch. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Cards, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
They score that left hand. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Neither man really defending themselves. That left scores. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the...
And there's the bell to start round 12. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
He parries away that left hook. Lucky that hook didn't score. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nice counter shot. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
And counter left. That hook just can't find the target. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The way either one of these fighters hoped it would go, but they can't be too upset. No one loses here. This fight's a draw.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree. I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.